Maging matiyaga upang matuto dito sa aking channel, Sir Jones. Good day everyone. Once again, welcome to my channel. We are now on our week 8 lesson para sa second quarter. And our topic today is about performing basic operations on integers. Now, in doing this task, learning task number 1, we are asked to multiply the following. But before we multiply, let us have this rule of signs to be followed. Para na sa ganun, hindi kayo mahirapan. First, we have negative times negative. The product is positive. Second, positive times positive. The product is positive. Next, we have negative times positive equals negative. And positive times negative equals negative. If you look at our rule of signs, if you notice, pag pareho ang sign, let's say both negative and both positive, the product is positive. Pero pag unlike signs like negative positive and positive negative, the product is negative. So importante itong pagsunod dito sa rule of signs. At syempre pa, kung paano kayo nag-multiply ng numbers ordinarily, i-apply nyo pa rin yun, aside from this rule of signs. Example number 1, 4 times negative 3. If you look at our given, 4 is positive and 3 is negative. Meaning, ang signs given are positive, negative. And according to our rule of signs, if there is one positive and there is one negative, expected that the product is negative. Therefore, to answer number 1, it is negative blank. Why negative blank? Well, I guess you know how to get the product of 4 and 3. Tama? So, kung ano yung product ng 4 and 3, then your answer is negative, then the product of 4 and 3. So, ganun lang kasimple. Okay? Next, problem number 2, 6 times 6. If you look at the given, wala namang sign involved. Dahil ang nakalagay lang ay 6 and 6. Since walang given sign, automatic yun ay positive. So again, tandaan natin, if there is no sign given, ay the automatic yun ay positive. So in this case, 6 here are what? Both positive. Okay? So according to our rule of signs, positive, positive, or positive times positive, the product is positive. So expected in number 2, your answer is positive. Positive what? Ano ba yung product ng 6 times 6? Okay? Next, problem number 3. Negative 4 times negative 5. So look at the problem. Negative 4, negative 5. So we have the, two negatives here. So 1 for negative, 1 for 4 and 1 for 5. Tama? So according to rule of signs, if it is negative times negative, expected that the product is positive. And again, para makompleto, ano yung 4 times 5? So, ganun lang, kasimple. Next, problem number 4. We have 8 times negative 2. So, look at the sign of 8, positive. Look at the sign of 2, negative. So, we have positive, negative. Therefore, expected that the answer here is negative, the product of 8 and 2. Ano ba yun? Okay? Next, problem number 5. Negative 7 times negative 3. Again, observe the given signs. Negative 7, negative 3. So, both negative. And negative times negative is positive. So, expected, our answer here is positive. Positive what? Ano yung 7 times 3? Okay? Next. Learning task number 2. Divide the following integers. Similar to rule of signs when it comes to multiplication, ganun din sa division. Pag parehong negative, the quotient is positive. Pag parehong positive, quotient is positive. And pag magkaiba ang signs, negative, positive, and positive, negative, the quotient is negative. So, kagaya na nabanggit, para rin lang siyang rule of signs sa multiplication. So, parehas lang. Okay? So, let us have a sample. Example number 1, 8 divided by 4. If you look at 8, wala siyang sign given. So, as with 4, ibig sabihin, pareho siyang positive. And according to our pattern, positive divided by positive, expected that the answer is positive. Now, paano ang sagot? 8 divided by 4. How many groups of 4 are there in 8? So, ilang 4 meron sa 8? So, yun lang. Okay? Next, number 2, we have negative 6 divided by negative 3. If you look at the given signs, negative divided by negative. And of course, expected that the quotient is positive. Positive what? Ano ba yung sagot sa 6 divided by 3? Or how many groups of 3 are there in 6? So, yun ulit ang magiging kasagutan natin. Next, example number 3. Negative 10 divided by 2. Look at the signs given. Negative, positive. So, unlike signs. Expected that the quotient is negative. Negative what? Ano ba yung 10 divided by 2? Or how many groups of 2 are there in 10? Okay? Next, number 4, 12 divided by negative 6. Positive 12 divided by negative 6. Positive divided by negative. Expected that the quotient is negative. Negative what? 12 divided by 6. Or how many groups of 6 are there in 12? Okay? Next, number 5, 24 divided by negative 8. 24 is positive, 8 is negative. We knew that unlike signs, the quotient is negative. So, ina-expect sa problem number 5, ang sagot ay negative. Negative what? Ano ba yung 24 divided by 8? How many 8s are there in 24? Okay? So, ganyan kasimple ang pagdi-divide ng integers. At katulad na nabanggit ko kanina, magkatulad lang ang rule of signs ng multiplication and division. Ang pagkakaiba lang nila ay yung operations. Okay? Ayos. Learning task number 3. Answer the following expressions by showing your solution using a number line. So in our previous lesson or video, na-discuss natin yung tungkol sa number line. And that number line is of course a great help pagdating dito sa pagpa-perform ng operations ng integers. So tingnan natin paano ba gamitin ang number line. Number 1 problem is 6 plus 4. Basically, alam nyo ang sagot sa 6 plus 4. Siyempre, ang sagot niyan ay 10. Yun, very good. Pero, sabi dito, show your solution using a number line. So, gumamit tayo ng number line. At first, draw a number line katulad nito. O kung gusto nyo, mas maikli or mas mahaba, pwede. For as long as makikita nyo yung first given integer at yung susunod na integer. Okay. So with this number line, since ang problem ay 6 plus 4, ang unang ibinigay ay positive 6, tama? So locate positive 6 in your number line. Yun. Okay. Now, after 6, merong sumunod na plus 4. Ibig sabihin, positive 4. And since you are talking of positivity, okay, alam natin sa number line, ang positive integers ay nasa kanan. At ang negative integers ay papunta naman ng kaliwa kapag i-compare natin sa 0. So therefore, kung yun ang ating pagbabatayan, since after nung positive 6 na given at sinundan siya ng positive 4, mag-move tayo ng 4 units to the right. Okay? At pag na-move natin ng 4 units to the right, saan tayo nag-land? Okay? So, di ba natapos tayo na from 6, nag-move ka 7, nag-move ka ulit 8, nag-move ka ulit 9, and last move mo ay 10. So therefore, the answer in this problem is simply positive 10. Kasi nga, yun ang expected na sagot. Nasabi ko nga kanina, alam nyo kung ano ang 6 plus 4. Pero gamit ang number line, eto siya. Okay? So hindi na bago ang kasagutan. Gets? Gets. Next, problem number 2. Negative 7 plus negative 2. So again, using a number line. Okay? I do not know if you can answer negative 7 plus negative 2 directly. Pero para sigurado, tingnan natin gamit ang number line. So again, look at the given signs muna. Tandaan nyo to, yung plus negative number. So di ba ito yung ating last video lesson. So sabi natin, kapag magkaiba ang signs, yun ay pag pinag-isa, magiging negative. At kapag magkatulad ng signs, pag pinag-isa, magiging positive. So in this case, you have positive, negative, or plus, negative, 2. So ano ang mangyayari sa problem? Magiging na siyang negative 7 minus 2. Meaning to say, negative 7 plus negative 2 is the same as negative 7 minus 2. Magkatulad lang sila. At kung ano ang sagot mo doon sa unang problem, syempre yun din ang sagot mo doon sa pangalawang problem. Okay? Now, again, draw a number line. So, since ang ating problem is negative 7 minus 2, at first, locate negative 7. Yun. Okay. Ano ang sumunod sa negative 7? Minus 2. Negative, ibig sabihin. So, from negative 7, kakanan ka ba o kakaliwa? So, yun, kakaliwa. Kasi nga, sabi natin, kanina, ang negative integers ay nasa kaliwa, patungong kaliwa, kung na ikaw ay magsisimula sa 0. At ang positive integers naman ay patungong kanan. So in this case, dahil from negative 7, sinundan ng negative 2, magmumove ka ng 2 units to the left. Yun. At kapag nag-move ka from negative 7, nag-move ka ng isa, negative 8. Nag-move ka ng pangalawa, negative 9. And negative 9 is the answer dito sa ating problem number 2. Learning task number 3, problem number 3. 3 plus negative 7. So again, if you look at the problem, plus negative. Sabi natin, sa ating previous video, pagka ito ay magkaiba ng sign, pag pinag-isa, magiging negative. So in this problem, tingnan natin, plus minus, di ba? Sabi natin, kapag pinag-isa, magiging 3 minus 7. And again, kapag tinanong kayo ng 3 plus negative 7, it is the same as 3 minus 7. And what is 3 minus 7? Tingnan ulit natin. Draw a number line. Okay? And since ang problem ay 3 minus 7, at first, locate 3. Kasi yun ang unang given. Okay? Next, after 3, ano yung kasunod? Minus 7. Negative 7. In this case, anong gagawin natin? Moving to the left or moving to the right? Siyempre, moving to the left. Kasi nga, negative 7. So, ilang units ang ating movement? 7. Okay? In this case, kapag nag-move ka ng 7 units to the left, ang sagot is simply negative 4. Next, problem number 4. Negative 8 plus 2. Okay? So, wala namang magkasunod na signs. Therefore, our problem is simply negative 8 plus 2. Draw a number line. Okay? Then, at first, locate negative 8. Ayan. Klaro? And then, since after negative 8, ano ang sumunod? Plus 2. Positive 2. Is it moving to the left or moving to the right? Yun. Dahil positive, ang ibig sabihin, moving to the right. Nang ilang beses? 2. At kapag nag-move tayo ng 2 beses from negative 8, the answer is simply negative 6. Problem number 5, negative 1 plus negative 9. Look at the given. Mayroon ulit tayong magkasunod na signs. Plus, negative 9. Positive, negative. Again, magkaiba. Pag pinag-isa, magigilang siyang negative dahil magkaiba. So, tingnan natin. It is now negative 1 minus 9. At muli, kapag tinanong ka ng negative 1 plus negative 9, it is the same as negative 1 minus 9. Tingnan ulit natin paano isolve gamit ang number line. Draw a number line. At dahil ang unang given ay negative 1, locate negative 1. Sinundan ng negative 9, moving to the left or moving to the right? Siyempre, dahil negative, moving to the left. Ng ilang beses? Ng 9 na beses. At syempre pa, the answer on this problem ay the negative 10. So yan ang way on how you can solve or do your learning task number 3 using a number line. Learning task number 4. Answer the following expressions by showing your solution using a number line. So similar ito sa ating learning task number 3. Kung kanina ang operation involved ay addition, this time ang operation ay subtraction. So let us answer problem number 1. 8 minus negative 4. So if you look at the problem, meron ulit tayong magkasunod na signs. Kita nyo? Negative, negative 4. So, dahil pareho ng sign, ang sabi natin, pag pinag-isa, yun ay magiging positive or plus. Ibig sabihin, ang tanong na natin ay 8 plus 4. Now, pag tinanong kayo, what is 8 minus negative 4? It is the same as 8 plus 4. And what is 8 plus 4? Alam kong alam nyo ang sagot, di ba? Pero ang sabi dito, using a number line. So, pakita ulit natin. Draw a number line. Since ang unang given ay 8, locate 8. Yun. Dahil sumunod ay plus 4 or positive 4, so moving to the right ng ilang beses? Ng 4 na beses. At syempre pa, dahil kita nyo naman kung nasan kayo sa number line, kung kayo ba ay nasa positive or negative, so ina-expect na ang sagot natin sa number 1 ay positive blank. Ano kaya yung pinakahuli after na mag-move ka ng 4 units to the right? Dahil yon ang magiging kasagutan. Problem number 2, negative 9 minus positive 6. Look at the given signs. Meron uling negative, positive. Magkaiba. Ang magkaiba, tingnan nyo, di ba? Kapag pinag-isa ay nagiging negative. So, ang tanong na natin this time is negative 9 minus 6. Again, negative 9 minus positive 6 is the same as negative 9 minus 6. Draw a number line. Okay, kita nyo? So, with this number line, locate negative 9. Yun. Dahil ang kasunod ng negative 9 ay negative 6, moving to the left or moving to the right? So that is moving to the left. Ng ilang beses? Ng 6 na beses. At syempre pa, kaya nyo namang bilangin. From negative 9 going to the left, sunod ay negative 10. Anong kasunod ng negative 10? Hanggang sa makarating kayo dun sa 6 units na pagkakagalaw ninyo. Okay? Expected na ang sagot sa problem number 2 ay negative number. Okay? Next. Problem number 3. 11 minus 6. Yun. 11 minus 6. Alam kong alam nyo ang sagot sa 11 minus 6. Pero syempre pa, gawa natin ang number line. Okay? 11 minus 6. So, wala namang magkasunod na signs. Diretso tayo. At first, locate 11. Yun, after 10. Kita nyo? Tapos, dahil ang sumunod ay minus 6, moving to the left or moving to the right? Siyempre pa, moving to the left. ng ilang beses, ng 6 na beses. Saan ka nag-fall? Yun ang sagot sa problem number 3. So expected na ang sagot mo ay positive number or positive integer. Next, number 4, negative 3 minus negative 4. Ba, dami naman ng signs. Ano? Negative 3 minus negative 4. Meron ulit magkasunod na signs. Negative, negative 4. So, kita nyo? Kapag pinag-isa, magiging siyang positive. Kaya ang tanong ay negative 3 plus 4. Okay? So, negative 3 plus 4. And what is negative 3 plus 4? Tingnan natin. Draw a number line. Ano ang unang hahanapin? Negative 3 or positive 4? Yun. Negative 3. Dahil yun ang ibinigay na una. And then from negative 3, dahil ang kasunod ay plus 4 or positive 4, is it moving to the left or moving to the right? Yun, moving to the right. Ba? Talaga napakagaling ng mga estudyanteng ito. So, ilang beses? 4 na beses. Saan tayo nag-fall? Yun. Saan tayo uling nag-land? At yun ang kasagutan dito sa tanong na ito. Ibig sabihin, expected na ang sagot sa number 4 ay positive number or positive integer. Okay? Problem number 5, negative 7 plus 9. Walang magkasunod na signs. Ibig sabihin, proceed na tayo sa pag-draw ng number line. Ano ang unang titingnan? Yun, negative 7. At dahil ang negative 7 ay sinundan ng plus 9 or positive 9, is it moving to the left or moving to the right? Siyempre pa, siya ay moving to the right ng ilang beses, ng 9 na beses. At dahil natapos siya doon, kita nyo kung saan natapos, expected na sagot sa number 5 ay positive number or positive integer. Kung ano yun, kita nyo naman, di ba? Okay? Learning task number 5. Evaluate the following expressions without using a number line. Now, in this task, tingnan natin itong nakasulat na like signs and unlike signs. Ano ba ang difference nitong dalawa? When we say like signs, copy the given sign, then add. And unlike signs, copy the sign of the bigger number, then subtract. Paano natin i-apply itong like signs and unlike signs? Let us answer problem number 1. 15 minus negative 11. If you look at the given, meron ulit tayong negative 11 or minus negative 11. Kita? Na kapag pinag-isa, dahil parehong negative, magiging siyang plus or positive. Therefore, it is now 15 plus 11. Which of course, alam nyo ang kasagutan. Pero, tingnan natin yung nakasulat. Observe 15 and 11. Before 15, walang nakalagay na sign. Tama? And before 11, may nakasulat na plus. Ibig sabihin, positive. Now, pag walang nakasulat, kagaya nung sa 15, automatic, yun ay positive. At sabi nga natin kanina, before 11, nakasulat ay plus, na kung saan, positive din. At dahil parehong positive, like signs, sabi dito, copy the given sign, then add. Expected na ang sagot sa number 1 is positive, then ano yung sum ng 15 and 11? Which of course, equal to 26. Kaya naman, ang sagot sa number 1 is positive 26. Kinopya yung sign dahil parehong positive, tapos inad yung 15 and 11. Problem number 2. 2 plus negative 4. The given signs are positive, negative 4. Tama? Plus, negative 4. Na kapag ito ay pinag-isa, magiging lang siyang negative or minus. So, our problem now is 2 minus 4. Then, again, let us observe the given signs. Prior to 2, walang nakasulat. Ibig sabihin, positive. Before 4, it is negative or minus. Kaya naman, plus, minus, ibig sabihin, unlike signs. ano ang gagawin natin? So, if you look at the pattern, pag sinabing unlike signs, copy the sign of the bigger number, then subtract. Alin ba ang mas malaki? Yung 2 o yung 4? Siyempre pa, yung 4. Tapos, ano yung sign preceded ng 4? Negative. Kaya naman, expected na ang sagot ay negative 2. Bakit nga naging negative 2? Ulitin natin. Ang sign ng 2, positive. Ang sign ng 4, negative. So, if you look at the signs, magkaiba, unlike signs. That's why, kokopyahin yung sign ng bigger number. Kasi sabi nga natin, 4 is bigger than 2. Okay? Nagkataon na yung sign before 4 ay negative. Kaya naman, negative ang kinopya natin. Then subtract. The difference between 4 and 2 is 2. So the answer is negative 2. Next, problem number 3. Negative 8 plus 8. If you look at the given signs, negative and positive. So unlike signs, nagkataon parehong 8. So walang mas malaki. If that is our case, magigilang siyang 0. Okay? Tandaan natin na ang sum of the opposites ay palaging 0. Okay? Walang mas malaki, kaya walang sign involved. Ayos? Next, number 4. Negative 4 plus 9. Look at the given signs. Negative, positive. So, magkaiba. Now, which is bigger? 4 or 9? Of course, 9 is bigger than 4. And before 9, meron kang plus sign. So, expected na ang sagot mo ay positive. Positive 5. Kasi ang difference ng 9 and 4 is 5. Problem number 5. 12 plus negative 22. So, plus negative 22. Kung mapapansin natin, magkaiba ang signs. Pag pinagsama, magigilang siyang 12 minus 22. And again, observe ulit natin ang given signs. Sa 12, positive. Sa 22, negative. Okay? Unlike signs. Ibig sabihin, alin ang mas malaki ba? Yung 12 o yung 22? Of course, 22 is bigger than 12. Kaya naman, expected na ang sagot natin ay positive. Positive what? 10. Kasi ang difference ng 22 and 12 is 10. Oh, sorry. Negative 10. Kasi ang sign before 22 is negative. Tapos, ang difference ng 22 and 12 is 10. So, again, answer in number 5 is negative 10. Problem number 6, negative 19 plus 2. Observe the given signs. Negative, positive, magkaiba. Unlike signs. Which is bigger, 19 or 2? Of course, 19. Ano yung sign before 19? Negative. So expected, ang sagot, negative. Then difference between 19 and 2 is 17. That's why the answer in problem number 6 is negative 17. Problem number 7, 8 plus 12. Both signs are what? Positive. So like signs. Meaning, copy positive and then add 8 and 12 to get positive 20. Number 8, 13 plus negative 7. If you look at the given, plus negative 7. So magkaiba, pag pinag-isa, magigilang siyang minus or negative. So our new problem is 13 minus 7. Observe the given signs, like or unlike. Unlike, okay? 13 is positive, 7 here is negative. Now, which is bigger, 13 or 7? Of course, 13 compared to 7. So, ibig sabihin, expected na sagot ay positive 6. Bakit? 13 minus 7 is 6. Problem number 9, negative 4 minus 8. Again, look at the given signs. Both negative. Okay? Pareho. Like signs. Meaning, copy the negative sign, then add 4 and 8 to get negative 12. Number 10, negative 7 plus 13. What are the given signs? Negative and positive. Unlike. Which is bigger, 7 or 13? Of course, 13 is bigger compared to 7. Expected that the answer here is positive 6. Bakit naging positive 6? 13 ang sign before, or preceded ay plus. Kaya plus or positive ang sign ng sagot. And the difference between 13 and 7 is 6. That's why in number 10, the answer is positive 6. Week 8, Lesson 2, Learning Task Number 1. Answer the following routine and non-routine problem. Number 1. If 5,850 kilograms of rice is packed in 65 sacks, how much rice will each sack contain? So to answer this problem, what are the given? Meron tayong 5,850 kilograms of rice and 65 sacks. Okay? So, ang operation na gagamitin natin is division. So, it is now 5,850 divided by 65. Well, kung isusulat natin siya, eto siya. 5,850 divided by 65. 5,850 ang nasa loob at 65 ang nasa labas. To continue answering this problem, ang gawin nyo muna, o kayo ang gagawa ha, ay kunin yung 585 divided by 65. Meron lang kayo dito magiging sagot na 2 digits. Okay? So, yun ang sagot dito sa ating problem number 1. Next, we have, so expected by the way, ano na ang sagot ay positive. Problem number 2. If it is 25 degrees Celsius outside and the temperature will drop 5 degrees Celsius in the next 8 hours, how cold will it get? Okay? So, in problem number 2, meron kang 25 degrees Celsius and then nag-drop ng 5 degrees Celsius. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng drop? So, ibig sabihin ng drop ay bumaba. So, minus. So, it is 25 minus 5. Okay? And what is 25 minus 5? Well, the answer is what? Positive, kung ano man yun, 25 minus 5. Problem number 3. David has 1,327 pesos on his checking account. If he writes a check for 1,987 pesos, what will David's balance be? So the given here is 1,327 and 1,987. In this situation, si David daw ay meron lamang na 1,327. Pero ang sinulat niya is 1,987. Meaning to say, ang ating magiging integer, let's say, sentence, is 1,327 minus 1,987 pesos. Okay? And of course, if you look at the signs given, 1,327 is positive while 1,987 is negative. So basically, 1,987 is bigger compared to 1,327. So expected na ang sagot dito sa problem number 3 ay ano? So tingnan natin, di ba? Kita niyo yung signs. Expected na ang sagot ay negative. Okay? Next, problem number 4. Hindi ko maintindihan kung ano yung concept dito sa problem number 4. Baka may iba ang interpretation ng sir, kaya i-leave blank na lang natin itong problem number 4. Kasi dumami yung character, ay hindi ko alam kung paano ipasok yung problem na ito. Hindi ko alam sa nagsulat nitong ating problem number 4 kung ano ang kanyang gustong iparating. Kasi pwedeng magawa ako ng problem pero baka maiba. So, i-leave blank na lang natin. That's why, bonus na lang siya. Okay? Problem number 5. You are at 1,532 feet elevation and descends 836 feet. What is the new elevation? So, meron kang 1,532 feet elevation. So, elevated ka. Ibig sabihin, nasa taas ka. And descends 836 feet. Pag sinabi namang descends, ay di bumaba ka. So, paano ang ating magiging integer statement? It is simply 1,532 minus 836. So, if you look at the given signs, one positive, one negative. So, compare and like signs. Tama? So, ibig sabihin, 1,532 is bigger compared to 836 expected na ang sagot mo dito sa problem number 5 is positive integer. Okay? Learning task number 2, solve each problem. Problem number 1, a submarine starts out at 200 feet below sea level. It dives 535 feet before rising 425 feet. Represent the current depth of the submarine as an integer. So, meron kang 200 feet below at first sea level. Tama? Then, nag-dive ka pa ng 535 feet bago ka tumaas ng 425 feet. So, para magkaroon tayo ng integer statement, it is negative 200 kasi nga 200 feet below sea level. And then minus 535 kasi nag-dive ka pa. Okay? And then plus 425 kasi rising 425 feet. So your problem now is negative 200 minus 535 plus 425. So in this case, apply natin yung natutunan natin dun sa PEMDAS rule. Kung ano yung nauna from left to right. So, unahin muna natin isolve yung negative 200 minus 535. Dahil pareho ng signs, okay? So, copy the given sign. And then, kung ano yung sum ng 200 and 535 plus 425. And, tapos, ano ang kasunod? Negative, positive, pansin nyo, magkaiba ng sign. So, copy the sign of the bigger number. Which I think dito sa problem number 1, expected na ang sagot is negative. Okay? So, alam ko naman magagawa niyo yan. Dahil meron na tayong mga previous samples doon sa mga learning task na nauna. And last problem, problem number 2, a plane is flying 5,000 feet. The plane climbs 20,000 feet to approach cruising altitude. After a few minutes at this new altitude, the plane hits turbulence and descends 12,253 feet. Express each increase or decrease in altitude as an integer operation and determine the new altitude of the plane. So, analyze natin. At first, meron kang 5,000 feet flying. Tama? And then, the plane climbs 20,000 feet, kaya nagkaroon tayo ng plus 20,000. And then descends, sabi nga natin kanina, pag sinabing descends, bumaba. So, minus 12,253 feet. So, ang problem na natin is 5,000 plus 20,000 minus 12,253. To solve, unahin natin yung 5,000 plus 20,000, which I think alam nyo ang sagot, di ba? And then from here, minus 12,253. Look at the given signs. Positive, negative. Okay? So, in this problem, expected na ang inyong magiging kasagutan is positive integer or positive number. So, ito yung ating learning task number 2. Okay? Ayan. So, once again, natapos na natin ang ating quarter 2 lessons mula week 1 lesson hanggang week 8 lesson. Well, I guess, sana may natutunan kayo sa aking video lessons. At syempre pa, kung kayo ay may natutunan, hanggat maaari, pwede nating i-recommend itong ating mga video lessons sa ating mga kaibigan, kamag-anak, kaklase, o kahit sa ating mga kaaway upang sa ganun matulungan din natin sila kung paano tamang magsagot ng ating module at mga learning activities. So muli, magkikita-kita ulit tayo sa ating quarter 3 lessons. Huwag sana kayong magsawa at nawa ay ipagpatuloy ang pagiging matyaga upang matuto. Hindi lamang dito sa aking channel, syempre maging sa ibang channel. Pero syempre pa, isang kagalakan kapag itong aking channel ang inyong sinubaybayan. Muli, maraming salamat at hihintayin ko kayo sa ating quarter 3 lessons. Thank you, thank you! Muli po, maraming salamat sa inyong matyagang pakikinig upang matuto dito sa aking channel, Sir Joel. But please do not forget to click like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more notifications. Thank you, thank you!